The Las Vegas Raiders have made big moves at the top this offseason, hiring a head coach and a GM, setting the stage to address the team's biggest question mark inside the lines. With free agency and eventually the draft looming, the team may make a franchise-altering decision behind center. It was last March when Jimmy Garoppolo became the Raiders' free agency splash signing.
Just because I'm the quarterback, I'm not the leader because of that. I want to be the leader because guys respect me and believe in me. And I think that starts with hard work.
But the former 49ers' time to shine on the silver and black would be short-lived, throwing 7 touchdowns to 9 interceptions in 6 games before being relegated to backup duties following the firing of head coach Josh McDaniels. Now Jimmy G is expected to be released next month after being suspended 2 games for the use of PEDs.
When you look at the totality of what Garoppolo's done as a quarterback for the Raiders, there's no doubt that they need to start fresh at QB when it comes to him not being there.
Enter Aidan O'Connell, the 4th-round rookie, going 5-5 as the Raiders starter and being penciled in as the QB1. But offseason rumblings have already begun to make his job security seem unstable. Per NFL media, the Raiders have been in the market for a signal caller for 2024 and could make a potential move up the draft to acquire one.
You look at that Chiefs game where they won, and the defense was excellent in that game, and Aidan O'Connell wasn't completing passes at all. If you're going into 2024 and Aidan O'Connell is your top option at quarterback, then you probably haven't done enough over the course of the offseason.
Fixing their QB woes could come as early as the first round, in which the Raiders hold the 13th pick, pulling off a blockbuster deal to fly up the board to take a top-flight quarterback like USC's Caleb Williams, UNC's Drake May, or even LSU's Heisman winner Jaden Daniels, who played under Antonio Pierce at Arizona State, seems to be unrealistic. Instead, Vegas could leapfrog quarterback-needy teams like the Broncos at 12, or simply stay put to go after Michigan's J.J. McCarthy, Oregon's Bo Nix, or Washington's Michael Penix Jr.
I don't think that Caleb Williams and Drake May are going to fall very far in this draft, and I also don't think that those teams that are at the top are inclined to move out. If you get up to, let's call it like 5 to 10, and you can avoid some of the other teams that might be lurking around there, those are maybe more realistic options.
The Raiders could eye a big-name impending free agent like Kirk Cousins and Baker Mayfield, or target Justin Fields via a trade. The electric but inconsistent dual-threat QB having played under now Raiders offensive coordinator Luke Getsy, and maybe being on the trade block if the Bears plan to select a quarterback with the 1st overall pick.
Whether it's the Raiders, and Luke Getsy can give them as good a scouting report as anybody in the league because he has been around Justin Fields for the last couple of years, whether it's the Atlanta Falcons, whether it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think that Fields will be elsewhere in 2024.
The NFL Draft Combine kicks off this coming Monday. Free agency begins at the start of the new league year on March 13th, and all eyes in Raider Nation will be on what chess moves this team makes to solve their longtime conundrums at quarterback. From Allegiant Stadium, it's Nick Walters.